Alright folks, Pitching Ace Idiot, we are back. Like criminal case on Facebook. We are going to be heading on to the last case of this district. Let's get there. Slayer's End, that's right. That's right. Guess who the suspect is? Fiona, or the victim is Fiona. Yep. Ace, we have a fugitive on our hands. Fiona Flanagan escaped from custody. We thought arresting the notorious gang leader for murder was our final victory, but Fiona the Scarlet Slayer had one more surprise for us. And now the mayor will have my head for letting a serial murderer escape her punishment. Ace, you must promptly recapture Fiona. We've made progress with the hunt, Chief. Ace found proof that Fiona is hiding in an opium den called the Black Bloom of Dreams. We're ready to head there. Be on your guard, Ace. Fiona is a madwoman who's had blood on her hands since she was a child. Worry not, Chief. Ace and I shall storm that opium den and come back with Fiona in handcuffs. It's the last thing we'll do. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, she's running from someone, man. I don't know. I think the main suspect is her brother right now. But we'll have to see. There she is. How'd she die? That's what I'm most curious about. That might tell us who had a hand in it. My word, Ace. We found her. There's Fiona lying on the divan. Only she's dead. Well, the chief need not worry himself about her escape anymore. There's only one place for her to go now. Dick's autopsy table. He'll have to ascertain the cause of death. I must admit, I didn't see this coming. Fiona clearly had a master plan to escape. So what went wrong with her scheme? Was she double-crossed by a friend? Or ambushed by one of her many foes? That knife clearly belonged to the victim, and it bears her sign. Did Fiona try to defend herself? You're right. The red stain on the knife is bound to be enlightening. It doesn't quite look like blood, but collecting a sample will tell us more. And what we also need is a witness to a crime, but it looks like all the opium fiends scurried away when they heard us coming. Sharp eye, Ace. That green cushion's littered with wooden shards. Gathering a sample may help us track down a witness. Ace, we must find out who slew the Scarlet Slayer and dared to take down the feared gang leader. I agree. Oh, so this stuff for now will stay on YouTube. We had the idea, or I had the idea of putting it on Twitch. I'm still working out some of the kinks of that. So for now, we'll do YouTube. I'll have a whole link when I do end up transitioning over to Twitch for the live streams. But all the videos will still be uploaded to YouTube. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in a little bit when I collect a lot of stars in Pitching Ace Idiot. Or what? Alright folks, Pitching Ace Idiot, we are back. The criminal case on Facebook. Let's examine some of the items in Chapter 1. My birthday is at the end of July. Ace, now that we've collected all those wood shavings from the cushion, it's time we look at them under the microscope. With luck, they will lead us to a witness. So if you guys missed the live stream, we're all talking about our ages. We realize that I'm 28 years old, almost 29. Holy moly. I'm close to being 30. And that means I was 22 when I started this. That's crazy. Ace, listen to that red substance from Fiona's knife to Viola. She'll know if it will lead us to this Scarlet Slayer's killer. I'm sure it has something to do with it. Oh, these are pencil shavings, actually. It's the one with the darker part. And this will be the one with the lighter. Is that it? Yep. Nice. Ace, those wooden shards on the cushion in the opium den are pencil shavings. More precisely, they're from a specific brand of pencil called Wixon CC. Our case files confirm that we've examined similar samples before. This type of pencil with a specific red coating was a piece of evidence in a previous case. Add the microscope also revealed that the lipstick marks on some pieces. Now who do we know who carries a red pencil and runs around dressed to the nines? That's right, Catherine Wolfe, the reporter. And if she left her pencil shavings on that cushion, she must have gone to a crime scene. Let's head to the Gazette's office, Ace. Time to interview our favorite journalist, I say. What's up, Catherine? Oh, Senior Trooper Ace, I was just about to call you. I've had a frightful experience. Well, it wouldn't have to do with Fiona Flanagan's murder at the opium den, would it? We know you were there. Well, I was only there to work on a new article about opium consumption and violent crime in Concordia. And my word, did I get more than what I was bargained for. All of a sudden, that woman storms in wearing her prisoner's uniform, shouting like a maniac. I hid behind a Chinese screen, praying she didn't see me. You know I live for a good story, Senior Trooper Ace, but I'm not prepared to die for one. Well, suddenly I heard some shouting, and then a struggle, and then it all went eerily quiet. The killer must have escaped before I came out of my hiding place. Well, we're glad you didn't come to any harm, Miss Wolfe, and if you remember anything else, we're counting on you to let us know. Actually, there is something. I went digging around recently and found the location of the Flanagan Gang's headquarters. Might be handy for your investigation, Senior Trooper Ace. We found their office. Perfect. In light of the murder, we can easily get a search warrant. Let's go. They even needed search warrants back in these days? That's cool. It's good to know. Highly doubt they did, though, really. Nice. Stream went off for like 5 seconds. So this is the Irish Gang's headquarters. After chasing the Flanagans for so long, we're now standing in their office. Finley's made himself scarce, but we're sure to find something interesting in that locked chest. Ace, can you handle the lock on the... Oi, coppers, take your grubby hands off your stuff before I ain't kicking you a boot. Good day to you, Mr. Flanagan. Luckily you should be here. We've been wanting a word with you. Nay, luck is not with it. What do you think you let pigs come in here? Because I'm the one wanting a word with you. Just sit tight, Finley, until Senior Trooper Ace inspects your property. Oh, he's got a little thing there. I bet you that's a clue. Oh, he's Senior Trooper Ace. When I told you to clean up the mess with last murder, I didn't mean to arrest my sister and get killed. Well, we don't want to apologize for arresting someone who's been murdering dozens of women, and Fiona wouldn't have been killed if the gang hadn't broken her out of jail. Oh, you think it was my doing? Why give a dog a bad name and hang him? Nah, a little sin in the clink never did Flanagan any harm. So you expect us to believe that you played no part in your sister's escape from jail? I'm telling you I did, but my patience running out. I take umbrage with some ratbag killing my sister on my turf. Find them before your eye do, Senior Trooper Ace. I'll show you what mad dog's like when you yank at his chain. Well, you've made similar threats before, Mr. Flanagan, but you've yet to catch a killer faster than Senior Trooper Ace. Oh. Drop of the mic. Drop of the mic, Maddie. Boom. Nice, well done. Ace, let's see what the Flanagans keep in that chest. Quick, sharp. Do it. Wow. A nice bullet of whiskey. Ooh. Ace, there's a name on that whip you found in the Flanagan's chest. Adriana. Oh, and you're saying you know an Adriana Brazier, girl who used to work at Madame Zhang's Dove Den. We know most of Zhang's girls have found new employment in the Moulin Rose, but it doesn't explain what Adriana was doing in the boss's office. We must find out if this girl stuck her nose into something she shouldn't have. Something tells me that Mr. Flanagan uses her services. Miss Brazier, we found your whip in the Flanagan's headquarters. Can you explain what we're doing here? Oh, Mr. Flanagan wanted to see me for the annual performance review. He's a hands-on employer. Thanks for returning my whip, Signature Brace. I heard you're investigating Fiona Flanagan's murder. I don't know why you bother when everyone in Sinnerton is better off without the Scarlet Slayer. Well, the news of her demise certainly travels fast. Are you surprised? Ever since the first girl disappeared, the rest of us have lived in fear, wondering who was getting her guts spilled next. But the nightmare's over. We'll all dance on that woman's grave tonight. We sympathize with your feelings. Let's hope it won't end in tears. Yeah, there's a problem. I gotta restart the stream, but I'm not gonna restart the recording. Villains, vipers, damned without redemption. Fitting quote for this investigation, Viola, but what can you tell us about the red substance Ace found on Fiona's knife? Well, I found minuscule traces of the victim's blood mixed in with your sample. Evidently, the killer wrestled the Scarlet Slayer's own knife from their hand in the struggle. Most of the substance, however, wasn't blood but spaghetti sauce. The red color comes from the diced tomatoes. Now, Dick confirmed the victim's stomach was empty. She hadn't eaten anything for hours before the murder, which means the traces of spaghetti sauce on the knife could have only come from the killer. So our killer eats spaghetti. The mundane details should not delude us. Ace, we're up against a killer who outplayed a serial murderer. Come on, everybody loves spaghetti. I love spaghetti. Sinner's End never ceases to regale us with wicked surprises, Ace. Only yesterday, Fiona Flanagan was terrorizing people as a gang leader by day, Scarlet Slayer by night. And now she's met her match, an equally vicious killer. Tell us, Dick, what have you found? Well, textbook case of asphyxia brought in by ligature strangulation. Look for a cord or a rope as your murder weapon. Victims of strangulation always fight their attackers literally to the last breath, so I checked Fiona's hands for evidence of a struggle against the killer. Under her fingernails, I found a chemical compound Viola identified as an ingredient of a fashionable cosmetic, a hand cream known as Lavender Lust. Lavender Lust? Oh, I know, it's the fragrance de jour, according to my mother. It's a whole brand of soaps, perfumes, and pomades. Well, there was no trace of the compound anywhere else on Fiona's hands or body, therefore the cream could only have come from her attacker. Our killer's got a flair for cold-blooded murder and soothing hand cream in equal measure. It would be amusing if it weren't so chilling, Ace. Ace, Fiona Flanagan is one of the most notorious figures of Sinner's End. Gang leader, alcohol smuggler, ruthless businesswoman. All of which pales in comparison to the murder spree of her darker self, the Scarlet Slayer. When she escaped detention before her trial, we knew she was still a force to be reckoned with, and all the more surprising to find her murdered in opium den hours later. We didn't get much from the other Flanagan siblings, aside from the threat. Meanwhile, a prostitute reckoned the Scarlet Slayer's murder wasn't worth the police's time. And Catherine Wolfe, the journalist. Ace, come quick, something's happened. Constable Ramirez went out on patrol near the old railway, and he found something you'll want to see. Yes. Yes, good job, Ramirez. Well, I will see you guys in the next chapter. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.